I want to start this afternoon session with a special recognition for two of our former board members for the Department of Early Care and Learning. And you probably know that we do have a board, and I mentioned it earlier that the statute that created DECAL also mandating created an advisory board to support and advise our work of serving Georgia's children and families. Even though DECAL was created in 2004, it took a couple of years for the board members to be appointed, but in 2006, the Board of Early Care and Learning held its first meeting. One of the original members appointed by Governor Sonny Perdue is Dr. Lou Ann Purcell, and she still serves on our board today, and she is here with us today. Dr. Purcell, would you mind standing and being recognized? I also want to recognize two of our very new board members that have joined us for today, Deborah Brock and Jen Beneke. If y'all would stand as well, and thank you for being here, ladies. Thank you very much for being here with us today. Earlier this year, two of the original members ended their service on the board, and to date, we have not been able to recognize and thank them for their faithful service and support, but we're going to take care of that today, which I can't think of a better place to do that. So I'm going to read the biographical information that the governor's office distributed when these two extraordinary people were appointed to the board. First, Carlene Talton was the intake coordinator for the Georgia Network for Education and Therapeutic Support, serving Clayton County, South Atlanta City, and the South Fulton school systems. She was a member of the National Georgia and Clayton County Education Associations. She earned an education specialist degree in leadership and learning disabilities from the University of West Georgia and a master's and bachelor's degree from the University of Georgia. And she served on Governor Roy Barnes' Governor's Education Reform Study Commission. Carlene is a lifelong Georgia resident who worked in Georgia's education system for 35 years, 16 of which were in the classroom. Carlene's father, Colin, has served as the sheriff of Houston County since 1972, so she comes from a long tradition of public service. She is also a rabid UGA football fan, and unfortunately, our board meetings have always taken place on Thursdays. If they had been on Saturdays, I bet Carlene probably would have been AWOL in the fall, but we're glad she didn't have to choose between Thursday and Saturday. During her 13 years of service on the Board of Early Care and Learning, she chaired the board's Finance Committee, and her attendance at board meetings were exemplary, having missed less than 5 meetings during her 13-year tenure. Second, Victor Morgan is the retired Director of Student Support Services for Bartow County Schools. He is the President and CEO of the Morgan Consulting Group. Victor earned his bachelor's degree from Tuskegee University, a master's degree from the University of West Georgia, and an education specialist degree from Jacksonville State University. He and his wife Diane have 2 children and 3 grandchildren. During his 13 years, he served as secretary, vice chair, and chair of the board. One of his most significant and meaningful claims to fame is his performance in Cartersville's Dancing with the Stars. Despite that, he is well-known and well-respected in Bartow County and throughout Northwest Georgia. Like Carlene, Victor faithfully attended board meetings and actively represented DECAL in Bartow County and Cartersville. Both of these board members supported DECAL through major undertakings. 4 commissioners, a physical move from 10 Park Place to the Twin Towers, the creation and implementation of Quality Rated, numerous revisions of and additions to Georgia's licensing rules and regulations, major federal grants like Race to the Top Early Learning Challenge, DECAL's taking over the administration of the CAPS program. At this time, Carlene and Victor, would you please join me at the podium? Token of our appreciation for your commitment to DECAL. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carlene and Victor. I caught them a little off guard because I do not think they will play me to come up on the stage. And I offered them the chance to make a few remarks, but they chose not to, but their presence here is enough for us. So thank you again, Carlene and Victor. Your service is remarkable. We always have the very best DECAL staff members who exhibit and truly demonstrate all of these values, and I'll remind you of what they are. Delivering stellar customer service, exhibiting organizational excellence, creating positive relationships, always valuing others, and leading the way. So this year, you had a chance to nominate your colleagues, and then those nominations were scored by our employee advisory group, and then the top 5 scorers are actually our winners. They exhibit all of those values. So we will get started. What I'll do is read each nomination and then call you up to the stage to receive your award. This nominee has demonstrated commitment to CCS and DECAL for more than 10 years. She has held various positions in CCS, and through her hard work and dedication, she has gained immense respect from all who work with her. This nominee's commitment to providing excellent customer service never wavers. When the commissioner, I guess that'd be me, requested information regarding subsidy rates in all 50 states, this nominee paused her current tasks to gather the information and provided it to the commissioner within 24 hours. This nominee demonstrates continuous commitment to organizational excellence in all her work. Her major responsibilities include tasks related to the CCDF grant, writing and revising policy for CCS, resource development for consultant staff, and the CCS rule revision process. She maintains knowledge and expertise of current licensing rules, policies, procedures, and practices. When asked about licensing policy or procedure, this nominee can not only share the current information, but the history of how rules or policies have changed over time. This nominee is the go-to person for everyone in CCS if they need historical information or have questions about procedures or policies. In rare situations, if she does not readily know the information, she is able to find the person who does have the expertise. This nominee is also respected by staff in other divisions, such as the legal unit, because she is so approachable and helpful. This nominee's kind, understanding manner helps her coworkers when asked and offers support to others if she thinks she can help. When she moved into a management position several months ago, she focused not only on the work, but also on how to motivate and encourage input from the staff. She talked with each one to hear what they had to say, then found a way to incorporate their ideas and utilize their skills before moving forward with the work. By doing so, she conveyed the respect she has for them and the value they bring to the work of the new unit. This winner of the 2019 Spirit of DECAL Award is Jennifer Bridgman. Okay, this nominee is a core member and integral part of Child Care Services and DECAL. She works long hours and her hard work has been a huge part of why her teams are successful. Her gentle behavior and constant support of CCS and DECAL go a long way to build successful and positive relationships within DECAL and the community. She is a team player who carries positive energy not only to her team, but throughout the entire organization. This nominee's intelligence and effectiveness in her role is an example to others. She organizes her time in a commendable way and inspires her teammates to move forward through stressful and difficult times with a commitment to always keep improving. This nominee inspires others to do more, learn more, and become more than they already are. This nominee has trained CCS new hires as a mentor consultant for more than 9 years and continues to be a touchstone for new and veteran consultants alike. She is a source of guidance, fielding daily phone calls and emails to help resolve issues like, how does one address a chicken on a playground? And how can I train this new director? Not the same, not the chicken and the director are two different people. This nominee is a champion for DECAL initiatives, especially quality rated and DECAL scholars. This nominee is one of the unsung heroes of DECAL, although she would not tell you she's a hero. She would tell you that she just does what must be done. She can be counted on to do her job well, without complaint, and always with strength, honesty, and integrity. She commits herself every day to keep the wheels of DECAL turning in a positive direction. This nominee embodies what the Spirit of DECAL Award represents. She has been a consistent presence of excellence. She is a natural leader and leads by example and in a non-obvious way. She leads from the back so that others can take a place in the front. She values people and always strives for DECAL's common goal of providing high quality and safe educational programs for the children of Georgia. This winner of the 2019 Spirit of DECAL Award is Colleen Covey. Okay, number 3. This nominee goes out of his way to provide excellent customer service internally and externally at DECAL. He goes above and beyond in finding answers for people, even if it means stepping outside his division. This nominee represents DECAL throughout our state with helpful, courteous, responsive, and knowledgeable service. This nominee exhibits a strong commitment to DECAL, his programs, his coworkers, and the pre-K division. Help is always delivered with a sweet spirit, a kind, genuine heart, and a big smile. This nominee continues to leave an impact on DECAL. He has facilitated 7 quality tours during the 2018-2019 school year. Participants included new providers, providers struggling with quality, and providers interested in improving their quality. Finally, this nominee voluntarily provided professional development to 16 teachers using Making the Most of Classroom Interactions tool. He planned and facilitated 5 days of training with other consultants using PLC protocols to further enhance the training's level of engagement. This nominee is always willing to step in and lend a hand in any situation. He volunteers to help cover vacant territories and is always volunteering to team up with coworkers to offer extra support and staff development. He has self-initiative. He continually develops resources on various pre-K topics to be used with programs and probation sites. These resources, known as 101s, receive high praise from his coworkers and providers. This nominee is committed to the success of Georgia's pre-K program and is the #1 cheerleader for his coworkers. He always exhibits a can-do attitude. This nominee's genuine love of people, early education, and life in general is obvious in all aspects of his life. He has a spirit of making all feel better with acts of kindness. Many in pre-K and others in our agency have benefited from this nominee's heartfelt love and helpfulness. How lucky we all are that this nominee has chosen to represent our agency in Georgia's pre-K program. I cannot think of a better ambassador. This winner of the 2019 Spirit of DECAL Award is Brian Griffin. Off the stage. Oh boy, that would have been really bad. Okay. This nominee always exemplifies great customer service to the families she serves. She is helpful, courteous, accessible, responsive, knowledgeable, efficient, and thorough. This nominee maintains a great working relationship with the parents she serves and with her peers, and she follows up in a timely manner with clients to minimize gaps in child care services. Following are excerpts from a recent email sent by a family this nominee supports. The family's words echo how this nominee exemplifies the spirit of DECAL. I just had to reach out and let you know about the excellent customer service I received. I've been trying since mid-June to change providers and add my youngest son to my CAPS case. I completed and uploaded documents via Gateway, but no one contacted me to follow up. I called the CAPS line a few times to figure out what to do and was told a family coordinator processes changes and that they are backed up because school is getting ready to start. Fast forward to this godsend. She called me and solved my problem in 20 minutes, essentially processed my changes over the phone. She made sure I had uploaded all the necessary documents and told me that she would have the changes completed that day and send me and the provider notification so my sons could start school on Monday. What I had been trying to get done for over a month, she did in a short phone call. I am so appreciative of her and her work ethic. I had to reach out to let you know how awesome and helpful she has been. She is truly an asset to the CAPS team. This nominee works well with the team and makes herself available when they have issues with processing a case in Gateway or MaxStar. This nominee is independent and self-motivated. Her integrity, positive spirit, and willing attitude create a great working environment. I chose this nominee because she truly exemplifies the values of DECAL. She is one of a kind. This winner of the 2019 Spirit of DECAL is Tiara Jenrette. And one final award. While I can nominate this person for demonstrating all the DECAL values, she especially demonstrates the value of organizational excellence in everything she does. She's not the type of person to sit around and say, someone should do something about that. Instead, she's all about making things better for people in the agency. Have a problem getting an invoice paid? This nominee will take care of it ASAP. Have a vendor who says a payment is missing? She'll track it down. Have an idea about how to make a process better or more efficient? This nominee is all ears and will work to make all things in her area run smoothly. She always listens, always solves problems, and always takes care of things with positivity and hard work. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing she can't do. This nominee isn't the type of person to put herself in the spotlight. She quietly gets the work done. I'm not sure how many people realize what an important piece of the DECAL puzzle she is. Because of her dedication, hard work, and team approach, things run a little more smoothly for everyone. So her impact may not be seen by everyone on a daily basis, but it's felt across the agency, even if we don't always realize it. Simply put, I love working with this nominee. I know anytime I need to solve an accounts payable problem or figure out how to help a vendor, she'll be there to support me. Anytime I stop by her desk, she's always willing to give me a few minutes of her time. When I stop by, she's usually working on a dozen important things, but she never rushes me. She treats me like my need is as important as everyone else's. Relationships matter. This nominee is great at building relationships with her DECAL coworkers. She listens and genuinely wants to help. I don't know if she realizes how important she is to DECAL. My work is easier because of her. You ask about special characteristics, I say she's simply a special person, and everyone at DECAL is better off for having her on our team. This winner of the 2019 Spirit of DECAL Award is Atlantis Wright. Well, thank you, everyone. And can we give one more round of applause to our DECAL Spirit Award winners?